Apparently, if you take liquid iodine and you massage it into the skin of your balls, it absorbs in through the balls and increases your testosterone.
Oh, this is a scientific thing?
Yes.
Yeah, is your company promoting it?
So here's the thing. I'm at work in my office. I'm typing away at the computer. I overheard someone say testicle painting. Yeah. And my ears perk up and I say, "What is this?" And someone explains, if you paint your testicles. And he goes, "I'm putting an order in." And I said, "Well, you can put me down for one bottle as well." And then a few days later, on my desk,
you've done it,
was a bottle of iodine. And then for the last 2 days, I've been taking little droplets of iodine and I've been massaging them into my balls.
I thought you were so kidding at first.
No, I'm doing it, and here's the thing. It's placebo, but it's working.
What do you mean? Go on.
My T's up, dude. My T's up. I used to have really I've had low T my whole life.
Okay.
And I tried TRT.
Yeah.
It made me gay, unfortunately. Some people it makes gay.
Interesting.
Tits, gay, fat,
gay. Okay.
So I'm like, I can't do TRT. So I've been looking for other options.
Mm-hmm.
I've tried so many protocols. I found a protocol and it's raising my T, and now my T is a problem.
Wait, you've tested?
I got my T tested
Today?
No, in the past, and it was low.
Oh, no, yeah, but you feel it's up?
Right now my T's high.
Okay, interesting.
You know when you got high T.
Interesting. I can't say that I feel like I'm the same as you. I have low
medium
T.
to low T.
I feel like that's why I'm a creative man, is because I have low T.
No, no.
I think we're both performative males because of the low T.
I think but now think about if we jack our T up with the ingrained personality
traits.
That's
interesting. I mean, that is a low, most of the ways to get higher T, they don't sound nice.
Here's how I'm bumping my T up. I'm doing all the T things. I'm taking the herbs. I'm eating bull testicles. I'm rubbing iodine on my testicles. I'm working out my legs a lot. I'm eating a lot of beef.
Desperate for tea.
I'm in the sauna. I'm doing every single. If you Google what are 100 things to boost your T,
can you describe the process of ball painting?
I take liquid iodine and it's in a little dropper.
Okay.
And I take my pants off and I take a few drops and I go boop 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 directly onto my balls, and then I massage it into my balls.
You're doing black ball.
I'm doing black ball. It's yellow. Here's the thing. I'm doing yellow ball. They're yellow. It's not black. It would be funny if it was black, but no, I paint my balls yellow. And then I have yellow fingertips. And I go.
And then you prepare the wound for incision.
I've only. And then I rub it. And then I look at it and I go, I think high T thoughts. Because a lot of, the body's in the mind.
High T thoughts.
I go,
excuse me, what does your high T thought go to?
I go, my balls are great balls. I go, I got big, juicy balls.
Interesting.
Yep. And I go, they're working hard to produce testosterone and endorphins from my body, and I feel what it would feel like to be a well-functioning, healthy ball.
That's an interesting, dumb question for me. Is testosterone from the balls?
I feel like testicles,
but is that
are producing?
Is that where the T comes? So
they're producing T. Yes.
If I didn't have testicles, I'd have no T.
No. There's T.
I feel like the T.
Here's the T's everywhere.
I feel like the T.
I'm gonna be honest. I've got no idea.
I feel like it comes from the gut somewhere.
It does feel like it does arise out of the gut as well.
From the amount of wings you eat on Sunday.
I feel like if you do eat a lot of wings on a Sunday, that it does raise your
high T.
Did you know? Here are interesting things that increase your T. Chopping down a tree.
Oh, I believe that. I fully believe that workout.
Chopping down a tree. If your sports team wins, boost your T.
I can see that.
Boston, high T city for they got
so much T we threw it overboard that one.
Traditionally high T.
I'll kill myself.
But yeah,
that's great. You're doing a lot of research right now on the T.
Oh, that's a lot of my life has been done research.
How
to cure
brain
disorders through food and exercise has been my most of my life for a long time.
I mean, the Chinese have thought that for thousands of years. They're always like, "Oh, you're sick? Drink some tea."
Drink some tea. Yeah, I'm simply Chinese.
Yeah, we've been saying this. So that's pretty much.
I'm becoming a different kind.
You're becoming a different kind of Chinese.
Yeah, tea kind.
That's so funny. Who was the person that got you onto it, and how long have they? What was that pitch like?
The testicle painting?
Yeah.
Well, he was his first time too. I could hear the wonder in his voice when he said it.
You guys broke that seal.
We
together?
talked about it today.
Wow.
He said, "Did you do it?"
That's so
excited.
Funny.
He said, "Did you paint your balls?"
You guys are like,
I said, "I painted my balls." He goes, "I did too," and we're both like, "And we love it, right?" Yes, and we both love it. And guess what? On Monday, we're going to go in.
That's
I'm going to
so
look him
funny.
in the eyes, and we're going to go. I'm going to look, and we are going to communicate. And I'm pretty sure he'll look back at me with the same vigor and enthusiasm. But he could look back at me with panic in his eyes. And he could be like, we got to stop.
You guys are like in like whatever 5th, 6th, 7th grade. Whenever you hit puberty,
And you're jerking
you
off?
jerk off, and you go to your friends. You're like, "Have you guys done it?" Like,
I get a fresh jerk off experience with
that's
one of my
crazy.
boys.
That's crazy, especially the it's painting your balls is slightly.
Would you like to paint your balls yellow? Would you like to paint your balls?
It's crazy.
Would you like to paint your
That's
balls?
quite a development. So you think it's something that you're going to add to your? Is it? Can you do you do?
I'm gonna
it
do it
every,
for until the bottle's
You
empty.
do it every.
I'm gonna do it twice a day until the bottle's empty. I'm
I'm
gonna
doing
finish
that
out
shit
a
till
bottle.
I see the bottom of the bottle.
I'm gonna finish the bottle, and then I'm gonna take. I don't think it's something you need to do forever.
That's so wild. Wait, so okay, wow. And you're
Because
just gonna do it every day?
Here's how it was explained to me. In your balls, there are cells, and there are holes in the cells. And if you don't fill the holes need to get filled. Listen to this. This is the science. This will make sense if you know the science. This is the worst explanation.
Okay.
But chlorine and other chemicals will attach
They'll get in
onto
your
there.
balls.
But if you put iodine attaches, and iodine's good, whereas chlorine, other things like that, metals and things, iodine detoxifies. So it's taking out a chemical that's not supposed to be there in your balls. Probably a lot. Microplastics.
You know
What are you doing to fight microplastics in your balls? Probably nothing.
Nothing at all. I
I'm
am the
armoring
credit card.
up.
I am the credit card. Armoring up is a good way to put it.
I'm armoring up.
That's like the least scientific, but also most efficient.
Should I start a
explanation
company for ball painting? I could drop ship iodine and relabel it and call it something else and drop. Nobody's advertising it as ball painting. I just bought iodine.
That's actually not the worst idea.
Paint your balls. Get your tea up. I could I could market it so fun. Literally, all I have to do is put a label on liquid iodine.
You should start it kind
Dude
of
wipes.
sillily.
This is dude wipes.
It is.
Oh, this is not.
you honestly, you should send this idea to Dude Wipes.
No, I
make the
fucking
bag.
hate dude
Just
wipes with
make
a
the
passion. Dude wipes, fuck you. I respect you, but I fucking hate dude wipes.
What's wrong with Dude Wipes?
It's
You ever
here's the thing.
You ever been camping?
Can I
and
tell
need
you
a
something?
Dude wipe?
Can I tell you something?
Yeah.
They're the same as regular wipes.
For sure, but they're also not more expensive than regular wipes.
Are they not?
No, they're reasonably priced.
Are they?
It's literally just the branding. That's
But
all.
there's the same price as wipes.
Yeah, obviously they're going to be more expensive than like the HEB brand, but then
But
the
as
other,
like a top brand wipe?
a top brand wipe, totally affordable.
Oh, really?
People are buying Dude Wipes.
Well, I know they are but it's because they're reasonably priced.
They're
I
just
thought it was a markup.
No, they're a good product.
I love dude wipes and what they've done, where they simply changed the label.
Yes,
on a
quite
distribution.
literally.
I bet I don't know that they don't have their own product, but I would just assume that they don't have their own product.
I don't know. I feel like they might have had their. I feel like that's a thing that they do. But yeah, well, whenever we go camping,
Well, Ball Bros. I don't know. That's not the name of it, but hold up. Testicle painting.
We can
as
work
a
on
business.
that. That's something. It's something. I don't know if
Shark
I
Tank.
want. I don't know if I want to be a part of it, but I will support.
Thank you. I tried to use.
I
I responded to Mark Cuban in a tweet today, and I used Shark Tank as like as a verb or a noun or an exclamation.
Yes, that's the only right way.
I started that from the Heart and Soil account, of course.
Of course,
I'm just
yeah,
on there.
that's the only way you're
ripping
getting
stuff.
traction.
He posted something about like Trump invented. He started a new prescription drug service to lower prices. Did you see that?
It, yeah.
And then Mark Cuban was like, "Yo, I don't really always fuck with this dude, but on this one, he doing it for real." So then as Heart and Soil, I was like, the first thing was Shark Tank, and then I said that we really respect you. Like, this is cool of you to put politics aside and to just show up for like getting medicine prices down. And then I ended it. I said, "Thank you, Mark Cuban," and then I ended it with Shark Tank again. So at the top, at the bottom, Shark Tank.
If it's just the beginning, people are gonna be like, "Are you calling him Shark Tank?" Like,
I'm using Shark Tank as a
funny.
Mr. Beast. Like, if
That's
you could do a
funny.
cool YouTube video,
Shark Tank.
that's a Mr. Beast. But if somebody has a good business idea, that's a Shark Tank.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
You
Be
just,
like,
all
some-
you say is Shark Tank. Yeah, no.
I'm going to start to try to use that at work.
Yes, I mean, I think you can do that already. Like, I think you can.
I think if
Yeah.
somebody goes, "Man, I found a way to cut costs on packaging."
Shark
Tank.
Shark Tank.
Hit him with the Shark Tank.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I like it.
Thank you.
I'm on board with that.
Ball paintings will be fun.
Yeah, I mean,
Ball painting company.
I feel like if in a couple of years down the road, we actually might see that as a trend. There's a lot crazier shit.
No. Here's the thing. I'm telling you, I'm ahead of the health trends right now. I'm with the people who are ahead of the health trends.
I see. You're the people making the trends.
This will be a trend.
I see. Well, yeah,
we could get on. We're early.
Make a business, brother.
We are early into ball painting.
This is the very first advertisement for ball painting.
But we'll think of a more fun name.
Insert other name.
Testicle painting. Pablo Picasso. Something with a Picasso.
Oh.
I want a Picasso.
Oh.
The logo.
The
looks
logo
like
is the Picasso,
but your balls.
But balls.
A Picasso with a dick and balls.
Dick and ball. Yeah, I mean that would actually be really nice. I'd like that a lot. I would frame that as art. A Picasso of dick and balls.
Yeah.
That's like both.
Dick and balls.
That's tasteful, honestly.
Because you
making.
Have to look at it for a second. You go, oh, that's dick and balls.
Oh.
But here's the thing: you don't notice it as dick. The worst part about dick and balls is seeing it out of the corner of your eye.
No, you have to put it together yourself.
Yes, and then so when you're not looking at it, it's not even there.
No, it's art that you have to visualize.
Yes.
You're like, oh wow,
that's the joy of a Picasso.
That really makes me think of that.
That really makes me think about a dick and balls.
I'm visualizing. Wow. Wow. Yeah.
How's Denver? She got back?
Yeah, Denver was good. It was a nice trip. I went skiing, saw a hockey game. I got to have something cool happen, which you only get like a couple times in your life, which is my high school best friend, Nick, like tagged along for the trip because he was already in Utah. And he got to, like, my best friends from college live in Denver. Yeah. They bought a house there last year, and so it was like the first time that they really got to, like,
you integrated.
I got to like meet and like hang out, and
it
like,
was cool.
Not even that, like it was
on.
It was awesome. Like,
you guys are boys now.
Yeah,
you added a boy. You created. Absorbed.
Yeah, it was just really. It was like such a cool. Like, we just had a great time.
You made magic. You made a little magic.
Yeah, it wasn't even anything special. We literally just
but sometimes you're at a place with a group of people, and you go, for whatever reason, we're making a little magic right now.
Yeah, no, it did feel like that. Like,
yeah. This is a special time.
We hung out a lot. We went skiing with one of them, and then you know we just hung out at their house. And the coolest part was right after we like stopped hanging out, or like I had like a moment away from my high school friend, and I was just with my college friend. He was like, dude, like, your friend is so cool. Like, I'm so glad you brought him. Like, you know, whenever you meet a friend, you're always a little bit nervous that, you know, it's not going to work out. But, like, I hope he comes off or hear more.
Nice.
It was just, like, super cool. And then fucking 2 minutes later, I'm away from that friend and with my high school friend. And he's like, man, your friends are so fucking cool. Like,
nice.
Like, it was like such a dope moment.
Yeah.
And I was just, like, smiling. It was a day maker.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it was a really cool experience. And so now yeah, I hope they're friends.
They are friends. Now
Exactly.
You guys get to do more boys trips.
It's sick.
Do you remember John Coe?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's coming in a week or two.
That's awesome.
Have I told you that?
Yeah, you told me he was.
I'm so fucking excited.
Yeah,
it's good to see an old high school friend.
That'll be a blast.
To remember who you were back then.
Exactly.
Because I'm the same.
I mean, I think
we're both in a weird way.
You,
some people are very different. Some people are similar to who they were in high
but
school.
But like when you get around the high school people, you like.
Revert.
You reverse Camille, you know? It's like all
reverse
of
Camille.
Yeah, like,
you're right. All the Cameling comes off.
Exactly. It's
and
like,
you become you're simply who you are as a child.
You molt. Like,
yeah.
You just become what you used to be for a couple of days. I feel that every time I see whatever people from high school.
Yeah, that's awesome. What, you went skiing in Denver, not snowboarding?
Snowboarding. I just call it skiing.
Okay.
You know, just fucking same thing.
Tomato skiing.
Yeah, exactly. And another funny thing happened. So we went to a pool, like a billiards hall with Scarlett and her friends and everyone. There was like 12 of us.
Yeah.
And part of the way through the night, some woman came up to me and she was like, "Do you have a girlfriend?"
Nice.
And I was like,
first
no.
gut reaction when you looked at her. What was your thought?
Well, she was asking for a friend, like immediately.
But she was asking for a friend.
Yeah, immediately. She's like, "Do you have a girlfriend?" My friend, I don't even remember what her exact wording was.
Yes, my friend over there thinks you're cute.
Something along that lines. And I was like, no, I don't have a girlfriend, but I'm also like, I don't live here. Like, I'm leaving tomorrow.
Coward.
Yeah.
Coward.
Like, and then
I don't. You don't.
No. Wait.
It's not relevant.
Wait. And then I go, but I'll come say hi. So
okay.
I walk over. I walk over there, right, and. The girl who supposedly
600 pounds.
No. Like she looked reasonably attractive, but
she's like no.
She's in the mid. She's about to shoot a pool shot, and I'm like walking up behind her. She doesn't know, or like she doesn't know either.
She hits the pool cue into your penis.
No. She like it. she I don't think she knew I was coming, and she was just trying to do pool, and she gets her leg up on the fucking table and like is doing like a fucking pro like
That's
whatever
sick.
shot, and then just fucking like misses it and hits the table and like gets off and looking around like the biggest dumbass, and like turns around and
you're
sees
there.
me, and I'm just like, howdy, like, you know,
How did she
like,
react?
like she like did like the embarrassed like, oh my god, like I can't believe,
Mm-hmm.
and then I just like said hi. I stuck around for like 10 seconds, and then
It was weird.
yeah, exactly, like
It was weird. Vibes were off.
Her other friends were like, and like she was not like,
No,
immediately when I saw that, I was just like dying inside.
you couldn't have. Yeah,
Yeah, like
you weren't the guy for a funny situation.
It was perfect.
It was too
like
funny.
when it happened,
You got to see that was a God moment.
the second I turned around, like I couldn't hold it in. Like
It
I
was-
was walking back to the group,
oh.
just like, oh my god, like, yeah.
You got to watch somebody in there.
She definitely is going to think about that for like a long. I don't know, like, it was a weird thing.
No. That is
It
one
was-
of those beautiful, perfect moments
It
where you
was
go,
a weird
something that was an emotional thing that happened.
It was so.
You were part of her like life experience.
I almost like, part of me thought that like maybe her friend told her that she was about to go get me,
So
and
she was
she was
doing a
like
bit?
trying to do something, yeah, or something like that. But like it just
No,
looked.
no,
It was one of the
She's
cringiest
genuine.
things I've ever seen. Like just right immediately, just like fuck, like, you know. And then I had to say hi.
You're like, what's up? Remember me? You were talking about me. You thought I was cool, and I just watched an embarrassing moment that you did. All right, goodbye.
Yep.
And then
I said, have a nice night.
have a nice night. That was really weird of you. I hope you think about it when you're falling asleep tonight.
I did.
Yeah.
I did.
That's
Yeah, but got a nice little story out of it. It was funny.
nice. I love Denver.
I
To
like
visit
I
there.
love everything about Denver, but the people do have something kind of wrong with them.
No, they're mountain city where the people they've also maybe they have, you know how some people have toxoplasmosis.
Yeah, there's probably something
There's a
like that. They're like
disease-
at
there is a
elevation,
disease up there.
long-term elevation sickness.
It's an interesting disease,
yeah.
and it turns you into I don't know.
It turns you into a cultureless like snob.
No,
Like,
that's not. It's not even culture. Like you do have culture. It's
no,
just
the culture is snobbery. Like that's
interesting. It does have a. It does
Like,
have a.
you have
not
to-
even in a bad. I'm not even talking. It is snobbery. It's
Yeah,
not
yeah.
even bad.
I get.
Maybe
I-
it's literally being on a mountain. You have to look down.
that's interesting.
They're
Like,
up
yeah.
higher. They're like, no, we're literally like it's. It's a little bit of that.
Yeah.
They do so much swirling there. Anybody who has a
Yes,
drink there,
Oh,
was
that's the
gonna
best way to
swirl it.
describe it. They do a lot of with everything they do. Like if
anything they have.
If they have
Can
a
I swirl
hobby,
this?
if they have a hobby, they're swirling. it.
Yeah,
Like if they have a food,
fly fishing there is crazy.
yeah, bro.
Just
Any hobby, any sort of like health interest, any sort of diet, they're swirling that shit
Swirling it.
around. You can't avoid it. You walk into a place and there's just 20 people swirling.
swirling, dude.
swirling.
Dude,
None of them are spilling. It's
None
just
they're
swirling.
so good. You want to warn them. You go, you might spill, and they go, we've been doing this our whole fucking lives. It's
crazy.
About spilling, we wouldn't waste a drop of
How'd
our
you guys
golden
get
nectar.
this far?
Like if you go to the top mountain, it just comes out of you.
They're not even stopping to smell it. They're literally just swirling.
To drink it, they toss it up in the air and catch it with their mouths, one sip at a time. They know how to toss a sip.
You looking
Hey,
at
can you
this?
toss me a sip? And they go, and they
Just like
they slurp it.
got him.
Yeah, that's good about Denver.
Yeah, I really love the city though. Like I mean, like everything is just so convenient.
Yeah.
The mountains, it feels fresh.
Yeah.
It feels fresh out there.
If I could pick any city for Godzilla to destroy, though, it would be Denver.
And so that we could rebuild it better.
I just think of all cities that I think Godzilla would have a ton of fun with.
It's so small and condensed though.
That's why he would. It would be so fast.
Like he'd be
he
done
would
with
just
that.
destroy, and then he's on the top of a mountain, and he could go have fun on a mountain.
Yeah,
I'm
but
thinking of a good day for
he's
Godzilla
just,
too.
going on a hike.
And he just destroys the small, quaint downtown, and then he walks over to a mountain. That's
good.
yeah, I would be totally fine if
That's
they're like,
good.
God, if you have to pick one of the top cities for Godzilla to destroy.
I feel like San Francisco would be a fun one just for the water. Like,
I don't even know,
like,
but how would he traverse? He would have so much trouble with the hills.
he'd be fine.
There's so many. He'd be
fine.
He'd
Dude,
be exhausted.
one of his
The
steps
point of
is the-
Denver, Denver's flat until you hit the mountain.
This is true.
Easy time. I'm thinking of life on. I'm trying to.
If he can hike mountains, he can walk over San Francisco hills.
I've never been to San Francisco, but I've been to Seattle, and I know San Francisco has twice the hills.
Twice the hills,
And that's
they're both pretty.
And
hilly.
I've seen pictures of San Francisco, and I've seen hills, and
But
that's crazy.
yeah,
To me.
that's fair. That all right.
Yeah. That would be.
Yeah, I don't have a city on the top of my list. I would be kind of sad to see Denver go from Godzilla, but at the same time, we could rebuild it a whole lot better.
We would make it a lot better.
We could make it way better.
Here's the thing, though. If the government would take control and it'd become one of the first 15-minute city, if it was destroyed now, it would become like a tech city.
A walkable city.
No, yeah, there'd be no cars for sure, and they would just build it where drones pick you up and take you. You might be teleporting. It might be the first
It'd be
city.
the first future city from the ground up.
Yep.
I mean, that is where they supposedly have the the bunker under the Denver. That might as well be. Middle. That might as well be where America's last stand will be.
Yeah, I think it was.
Yeah.
New capital, Denver.
Yeah.
The capital of the Illuminati is Denver.
New Denver.
New Denver. Yeah. After it gets destroyed by Godzilla.
Yeah. New Denver. I'd go to New Denver right now.
How else would you do anything fun there? Just skiing. Saw a nice lady.
Yeah, we didn't. We went out with the boys. We just ate. We went to restaurants for every single meal.
Nice.
And I think I ordered one time all weekend because Scarlett. We just went to these family style restaurants. Scarlett and Tony just whole table. I just got to sit there and drink.
This is a shout out. I love Scarlett. I love traveling with Scarlett or going anywhere with Scarlett. It is Scarlett's
she
our
lives
sister,
like a queen,
and she just has control issues to the nth degree,
100%.
and it works out for everyone around.
Yes, but I also feel secondhand fear at this,
for the intimidation that she brings to whoever she's dealing
just
with.
The energy,
where you're like, woo!
Yes, exactly that.
You're a maitre d' and you wrong Scarlett, you're fucked.
Yeah. No, she demands a certain amount of respect, and she lives like a queen in all aspects of her life.
Cut in a picture, Scarlett. Cut in a picture.
Yeah, her most rave picture. Yeah. Beautiful. Yeah, she really is. She's great.
Yeah,
we have lucked out.
It's nice to travel with someone who just takes the lead and takes control, and is just like, here's what we're doing, and you guys just follow along. It's like you hire someone like that. That is it.
I feel like I'm always that guy, or not necessarily always, but I usually just end up kind of.
Yeah, I will default to it.
I will happily do it if it needs to be, and it was really nice to not do that at all. Just. I wasn't even thinking about where we were going. They would just be like, all right, we're leaving for dinner in 15 minutes. Boom.
It's on.
We're going to get dumplings.
It's on. Yeah, I love dumplings.
15 things ordered. Oh, it was
How did
so
you know
good.
I love dumplings? Yeah.
Because you love Asian things.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, it was a great little trip. What have you been up to the past week?
I've been working. I did a show last night, and 7 of the audience members were blind.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, it was a really tight, small show, and there's a bunch of...
Like a blind support group?
It was I would assume it's the home that they live in, and then they all went out for group activity. They're having a great time. It was a great show. They were ripping.
Nice.
I get up there, and I do a little ripping, and then I'm going to talk to them about being blind. Mm-hmm. And immediately once I do so, I realize the vibe is very supportive. And that's not the best for comedy. It is immediately when I start talking to them about being blind, the other audience members are protective.
I see.
They have protective instincts. Mm-hmm. And I wanted to talk to them about smells. Because that's so much more important to them than anyone. I go, what is up with smells? You guys have strong opinions on
hilarious.
Smells. And it wasn't that when I asked them if they had strong opinions on smells, it was like, oh.
Damn.
Oh.
That could have been such a good
so
moment.
Then I felt that, and they said, I didn't really get, I did also ask, I wasn't asking one specific blind, I asked the group continually. They didn't have spokespeople, luckily. So then they were like, I don't know about smells. And I'm like, do you guys have a favorite what about candles? I'm sure you love some candles. And I was like, it got funnier, and it was like a nice, but one of the girls said she loved Japanese blossoms, and then everybody clapped. She goes, I love Japanese blossoms. And then everybody was like, yep. And then I was like, I'm getting out of this. I was like, let's talk about me again.
That is a funny way to get out. But
I was like, all right, I'm scared. Back to me.
If that was a packed house at an actual club somewhere, that would have killed.
Totally different. I wasn't in a club setting.
Say, what do you think about smells is so funny.
Because it has to be huge. I know.
Yeah, it has to be huge.
I know imagine a strong smell and it's most of what you're experiencing.
Oh my God. It's 50% or
those, like, oh.
Yep.
Oh.
Yep. I would.
They smell people strong, I bet. I bet. Because they can probably smell their friends. This probably smell their family. They go, oh, it's Tom. That's my friend Tom. I know by his scent.
Yes.
And I wanted to talk to them about that, but the rest of the audience did not want me to talk
I mean,
to them.
that is a great moment, though. Like, at least good job getting out of it, because you could have ended just like you just clap yourself off stage.
All right.
All right, keep it going for the troops.
Going for the blind troops.
Keep it going for all the blind
For all
veterans.
those blind motherfuckers out there. Keep it going. Did
Oh,
you
my God.
have you looked into the Epstein files at all?
I mean, I've just seen what's been going on. I haven't really been looking into it. I saw that Elon Musk brother is in there a bunch.
Here's the thing. It has fundamentally changed how I view reality, and it was the straw that broke the camel's back for me.
What? That like everything's.
Just they're eating babies, and I get it. Not even. And here's the thing: they're eating babies, and it's normal to them. And now I understand it on a level. Like for the first time.
Is there shit about eating babies in there?
Oh, there's a lot, and I fully understand them eating. Like, you know how we eat cows?
Yeah,
You don't think bad about it.
for sure. Yeah, it's just
They're
conditioning.
doing
Yeah.
the same thing with eating people,
That's crazy.
and they're
I
just like,
haven't
no.
seen anything
They're
about
like,
this.
it's less. They're like, it's less people. They're like not real people. They're like fake ass because they're like, no, it's super nutritious to eat a baby. They're like, it's so good for you to eat a baby.
I didn't see anything about. All I saw was just people's names.
There's a few. People have been talking about billionaires eating babies for a long time,
Okay, yeah,
right?
Yeah.
For a long time, people have been like, they're eating babies, they're eating babies, they're eating
Okay.
babies.
All right.
The mountain of evidence finally reached the threshold for me to go, they're actually eating
What?
babies.
Do you remember what exactly?
What the email was?
Yeah. Or
It was a guy. Well, there's a lot of references to eating babies.
Okay. We're gonna have to do some research. I'm gonna have to do some research because
Pull up a clip of them eating babies. No, pull up one of the.
we're not doing that.
There's enough.
We are not doing that.
Pull up a clip. There's one email where a guy was like, "Yeah, I saw them cut a baby open and then take its entrails and eat the food out of it, out of the digestive system." And I'm like, that also makes sense.
What the fuck?
Because it's like the healthy. Imagine if you breastfed a baby and then you took the pre-digested stuff out of their entrails. That's probably the most nutritious liquid in the planet.
It increases your T.
I bet you the T is so high.
Jesus Christ.
But they're eating baby, and I'm like, oh, wow.
I did see, at least like this is. I'm so not on the news that the first thing I heard about like the new batch of Epstein files being released was in the Formula One subreddit, because fucking Lawrence Stroll, who owns Aston Martin, his wife was in correspondence with.
She was in the files.
Yeah,
A lot of people were in the file.
No,
He was emailing a lot.
Yeah, and so
Anybody could be in there.
Well, whatever her
I
name
was in there. I wish.
what was emailing this mom, and the mom or the lady goes like, "We're so sad you couldn't make it this time around, but we'd love to have you next time. Both you and your daughter's services would be greatly appreciated. Like we have a spot for her, and we think like it was disgusting. Like there's whoring out their daughter.
Oh, dude, you don't even the whoring out of the rich's own children. That's like that is obvious in all of it. Where so many like the amount there were emails where it's like, hey, our daughter's having her friends over tonight. You should come over, and it's like,
yeah, it's fucked.
But here's the thing. It's fucked from a perspective.
Yeah.
And once you get past that perspective,
are you saying it is? Yeah.
You go.
I don't.
It's
wanna,
not.
I don't want to be unconditioned.
No. But you can. But can you see how they were and how it makes sense?
No,
because people think it's
obviously.
crazy, and I'm
it's
not crazy.
I'm not saying it's unfathomable.
Yeah.
Obviously, I understand exactly why and how it happened.
I'm like, it's not just very fathomable.
Yeah.
It had to have happened. And guess what?
You're saying
Jeffrey,
it's
this was
inevitable.
only one of this. He's doing a job, and there are thousands of other Jeffrey Epsteins.
Oh, yeah.
He's simply a servicer,
Yeah.
and he was one of the many.
Yep.
He might not have even. He was probably one of the best. It seems like he was one of the best.
They put him in the Hall of Fame.
He was maybe
he was a
the
Pro
GOAT.
Bowler 6
He probably
times.
was
Yep.
He was the Tom Brady of fixers, and now, but you got to think Tom Brady just retired. Fucking who's up next? The Drake May of fixers right now.
He's out there.
He's coming up into the ranks, and he's fucking people's daughters.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you're very
And
right.
they're young boy sons.
You're very right. Yeah.
So I've just been thinking about that and talking about it at work constantly.
That's hilarious.
all the time.
You get so much job security, and then you're just like, guys.
I can't help myself. We do this thing called wins, where we go around in a circle and we throw a football and you say one thing, a win from the week.
Football. That is great.
And I caught it, and I couldn't think, and I just go today. My win is the files. My win's the release of the Epstein files.
Wow.
And I threw them to somebody else. Usually it's like I've been talking about it way too much. That's the culture though at my work. It's like I can openly talk about the Epstein.
That's funny.
Everybody's down. Everybody's like, yeah, it's crazy.
Wow.
But I've been freaking out maybe a little bit too much.
All right.
Because I'm like,
I don't see a problem if they're not going to say it's a problem until the day comes.
I've been trying to. I tried to do like a light heart. I was like, how can I tweet about this? Because of course I'm all. So one of the emails Epstein had emailed his recipe for muffins.
Okay.
So I picture of the recipe for muffins, and I said, don't eat a muffin for breakfast. Don't be like Epstein. Instead, try our chocolate protein.
I see.
It's a much more protein-rich option.
Yeah.
Didn't do as well as I'd hoped.
I mean, because those things are never really going to get traction, but people will see it and be like,
I thought it was so funny.
It is funny.
Don't eat a rich brand muffin. Like
you got to think about it from like the consumer's perspective. I see that something's from a company. I don't give a fuck how many likes it has. I'm assuming it's an ad. Like,
really?
Yeah, most of the time.
I'm just trying to have fun out there.
I know that you're fighting an uphill battle. You gotta,
I have to let the people
whenever
when
the wins do come, you gotta take them.
I will take the wins.
You said that you had you got like.
Yeah, they give steaks out. They give tomahawk steaks out. It's called the Tomahawk Award. We had our quarterly meeting.
Man, y'all are so fucking on brand. It's hilarious.
We have our quarterly meeting, and at the end of the meeting,
so you get a tomahawk steak and a nipple twist.
There's a couple people who won awards, and I won the Tomahawk Award for my activity and creativity.
Wow,
for getting out there. And
so you just get a nice fat steak.
Give me a big tomahawk steak,
and then you cook it up for lunch.
I haven't made it yet.
Wow,
but they made it for me. They got guys there who their grilling skill is higher than mine.
I see.
Probably give it to one of them.
I see.
Have them treat it real nice.
Mm.
Here's another thing I'm thinking about doing. So I'm gonna become a fitness influencer on a fake account as a bit.
Okay.
But so I can post ads for Heart and Soil. So I'm like gonna do.
Oh. Okay.
So instead of doing it, I want to separate it from me.
Yeah. Smart.
I'm going to create a new account and do that. So I think it's going to be Avery Strongman. Or a very strong man.
Yes.
But Avery,
yes.
my name is just going to be Avery Strongman, like Strongman.
Absolutely.
That's my last name.
Yes.
A very strong man.
Yes. A very strong woman.
What I'm going to do for Lent's coming up.
Lay it on me, brother.
I'm going pretty big.
Okay.
Listen to this. 40 days, the only food I consume, sardines and fish.
Is that healthy?
There's a guy who just did it, who did 30 days of it. You just go into ketosis. You're just in ketosis.
But is that so much oil?
No. You have to also add in olive oil and coconut oil. With a ketogenic diet, your body burns oil and fat.
Okay.
So you need tons of oil and fat. It's like an Inuit, like the Inuit.
But what about like the iron poisoning or whatever? The not iron, fucking mercury poisoning.
Sardines are low in heavy metals. Tuna's really high.
Oh, it's
small
so
fish
young.
don't have any. It's the big fish that have been alive for years have had heavy metals. Some guy just did it and he tracked his blood work, so it's been done.
But what's the point?
One, I get to track it for my new fitness influencer account.
Okay. 2,
it was Lent. I was looking for a hardcore challenge.
That's wild.
3, I've never been in long-term ketosis. I think it'd be interesting to try it out, and this would have accountability. And it would be a lot of good content for work.
To the Lord.
And I would get shredded. Unheard of. Especially I've been putting on muscle and I've been like getting a little fat. I've been staying fat. If I did 40 days of just cutting, I would get so it would be fun.
It does not sound enjoyable.
No. It would be a living hell.
You're going to hate.
I would have diarrhea.
You're going to hate. Yeah. The shits are going to be so bad.
For 40 days.
Yes. Yeah.
But there will be a lot of pain. It will click my brain because it's just omega-3s. The guy tested his omega-3 level, so it jacks your omega-3s up.
Yeah.
He's like, my brain. He also said he didn't get cold and was like radiating heat. He was like, his temperature rose.
You'll become the fish.
He becomes the fish.
You become the fish.
If you eat the fish, he's just, maybe I'll go into cold water and we'll just start fucking.
Become the fish.
Become the fish.
You become the fish.
So I'm thinking about, I haven't fully committed.
Yeah, I'd say don't. But I do support it if that's something that is healthy.
It's not. It's for fun. It's kind of like
You do you, brother.
It would be really hard.
If you want to become a fish, you become a
I
fish.
might become the fish.
Sometimes you need to become a fish.
I might become a fish. Because it just, I've never been a fish before. I've never done a lot of these things. So it was an opportunity. I've never been shredded. I've never got vein before. I've never got vein jacked. This is the first time I'm wearing a tank top in public.
Yeah, it's pretty wild.
I did it.
This is
So
the first time I've ever seen you in a tank top.
I wear it at work sometimes because I'm out in the sun. I want to get more sun. And then I just decided, it's embarrassing to have a tank top on.
Yeah,
it's
100%.
truly embarrassing to have a tank top on.
Even if you're the most confident, person ever.
No one should wear. It's bad to
It's
wear.
embarrassing, yeah.
It's bad to wear a tank top.
It's kind of shameful.
So I did it to in spite of that.
Huh.
Because I went maybe.
That's why most people do it.
And yes, and especially because now it's on a podcast, people will look at it, and if we do another clip, they'll want to comment. They'll go, "Fuck this guy in his fucking bitch ass tank top."
You realize I gotta make a thumbnail with you in a tank top?
I did it on purpose. So the people go, wait,
I'm putting
wait.
sleeves on.
Wait, fuck this guy. Hold up. Everything was fine until I saw that his sleeves were
It is
on.
so true.
Now I'm gonna fucking kill this guy.
I think the only reason people wear tank tops is for that.
Because so somebody goes,
it's
I might fight this guy.
It's the
It's
swirl.
an invitation.
It's
to
the
it's
swirl.
No. It's a shake. Some people some people stir.
No, but
This is not. This is a shake. This is a.
What I'm saying is it's a. I believed in myself this morning, or / fuck you.
Fuck! It's a stir.
It's a fucking.
It's a swirl.
Look at me, baby.
It's a swirl.
Look at me.
It is a swirl. I'm
I even
swirling.
got pinky out. That's how swirly
Oh, it's a pinky
is.
out swirl. Oh, fuck! A tank top's a pinky out swirl.
Yeah, I mean it is a little bit more aggressive because it is so in your face. You see it from like 50 feet away, and you're like, that guy's swirling. And I can see it from over
I don't
here.
think I could go to a store in a tank top. I don't think I could leave the
I've
house.
done it a few times in my life, man. Like,
I guess if I'm out on a run, I'll wear a tank top because I don't want to But that's because
that's interesting.
I'll go shirtless.
I think
on
during
a
a
run.
sport, it's less embarrassing because it's still embarrassing, but it's less embarrassing.
It is less.
Yeah.
It's still embarrassing.
But the funny thing that I just had the thought of is the few times that I have ever worn a tank top like out were when I think I was at my lowest in terms of confidence, where I was actually so low confidence where I was like,
you
I
didn't
don't
even
give
care.
a fuck. Like,
You didn't even give a fuck.
Exactly.
I'll wear a fucking tank.
But looking
It's
back
kinda
on
like
it,
when your life was you're
Yeah.
like, I'm a slug.
yes, I was a true slug.
I'm a slug.
Yep, little slug. I was a anorexic guy in a tank top, just sticking it up.
Just depressed.
Just sticking it
a little,
up.
You're clean, but you smell like depression.
Yeah,
Isn't that
definitely.
suck? Whenever you get depressed, you smell like a depression.
I think
And you're worried that everyone can tell. And you're like, they can't tell. They always can.
yeah, you can. I feel like you just
They can
emanate
see
more.
it. Yeah, they can see it in your vibe.
That's the aura.
The aura.
The
yeah.
aura.
Yeah, I've had I have a big aura usually, and when mine's bad, it's toxic. I can notice people. Oh, what the? If I'm not doing well,
I think
I
you,
ruin.
You wear things on your face a lot.
So everyone around me,
Yeah,
I can't.
yeah.
So when I'm good, people are like, "This guy is nice. It's
Yeah.
nice." And when I'm bad, people are like, "You should go home, man.
Which is really nice.
You
of
should
them.
go home.
That's really nice.
You should not be here."
I think that is
Hey, are
kind
you
of
okay?
a skill to learn, because I think some people are not aware of the energy that they give off, like or like how much they're like, if you're having like a bad day and someone asks you how your day's going and you're like kind of like pouty with just like a 1% pouty, it's so noticeable from the other person, like
Yes.
And I think there's a lot of people that don't really
They don't know that.
they don't know, like
Oh,
and
I
so
guess that, yeah.
And
I'm
so
very aware.
I think that a lot of people kind of same thing as that, like but the vice versa. They just jump to a conclusion if you are just like a little bit emotive. So you're probably facing. I just find myself always cameling into a smile. I'm like such a happy-go-lucky guy, like most of the time, for that reason.
Now that I found out that they're eating babies, I honestly,
sad
I
all the
literally, I go,
time.
I don't give a fuck about anything. I go, I'll cry.
I can't.
I'll
think
cry
about
at a gas
anything
station.
else.
If I've been in a bad mood, it's kind of fun to be in a bad mood, as long as you're not dangerous.
Yeah.
Like, I guess some people, they don't. They want to put on a smile.
Yeah.
I like to be, I like to be in a bad mood. Be a little. I'm fucking in a bad mood.
I like it just for short bits. Like I feel like I can get like 5-10 minutes of a bad mood, and then I want out.
I'll walk around. I'll pull my hair out.
I won't do that.
I'll pull my hair out. I love to pull my hair out. I pace back and forth. Oh fuck! What's going on?
This just made me think of this. That when I was in high school in like 9th or 10th grade, I don't know why I started doing this, but I just started walking around like with a deadpan face, like just because like there was a.
When was this?
In like 9th or 10th grade.
Yeah, you were the most depressed you've ever been.
No.
You were like, you couldn't deal with it. You're like, I guess we just have to fucking.
No, like I don't know what it was. Almost like I thought it was a good thing. Like it's some sort of weird. Just some like I was not depressed. I was doing great. But I just started walking around, and I didn't think that like it was that noticeable. I thought I was just just like walking straight. Like I was.
You're looking hot.
I was trying not to like be the guy who's like fucking acknowledging everyone and like looking around making.
I started ignoring people.
Exactly. I just kind of just wanted to walk through, and one of my friends like I was walking at him. He just goes, "Dude, what the fuck happened? Like, are you all right?" And I was like, "What?" And he was like, "You look so pissed off." Like. And so it changed my life forever. Now, since that moment, I've always just been like I'm walking around kind of.
Just okay, but that's okay, interesting.
I mean, I'm not doing it in a fake way, but I'm just doing it. Like that's my natural demeanor is so much more. Like I try to. That's the energy I want to emanate positivity.
Yeah,
or at the very least neutrality.
I always just want to be funny. So it's like even I either want to be happy funny or sad funny. Like I usually still try to be like I do also I want to bring joy, but I instead of like when I'm in a bad mood trying to bring joy through happiness, I attempt to bring joy through caricature of frustration.
I see. That can be hard to pick up on.
You're right. For certain, people don't know
you. Yeah, and you're just like fucking Shark Tank.
I'm hitting him with a Shark Tank. No, like that wasn't even a good idea.
In a bad way.
That was a bad Shark.
Shark Tank, but no deal,
dude. Shark Tank. Dude, if you say it, it's like Chinese. If you say it in different tones, Shark Tank, that's good. Yes. But like Shark Tank, that's if somebody does a business, they tell you, they're like, oh, I sold part of my business, and they got ripped off. You go, dude, Shark Tank.
Shark Tank.
Fucking Mr. Business.
You just got royaltied, bro.
Dude, you fucking got royalty.
Mr. Wonderful.
Royalty is like when you get you get a really good deal, but there's fucking something hooked onto it.
Yes.
That happens in comedy a lot. People get royaltied.
Oh yeah. You get a manager too early or something like that.
You got fucking royalty. Some people get a big boost, and then they have one thing pops, and then they're not ready. Dude, you got royalty.
Yes.
You got hit with the royalty, brother.
Got royaltied. Yeah.
That sucks. But here's the thing. If you're getting hit with a royalty, you got income.
Exactly.
You're making money.
You're doing well.
It doesn't. Dude, I think about Mr. Wonderful a lot.
Yeah.
He's one of my favorite guys.
He's
honestly,
I feel like he's kind of closely.
He might be one of my top 3 guys.
He's closely related to the devil in my eyes.
No.
I think
he may do a deal. He may have done a deal. He may do a deal or two, but it's strictly business. And
he's so detached from, like, it feels like he's so far
removed. The closer
removed.
you are to God, the closer you are to the devil, which means the closer you are to the devil, the closer you are. And I see God in his eyes.
Sure.
So
I see the devil.
I see the devil. He does have the devil.
He's got one in each eye.
Dude, I would, if I could get a deal with, if I went on Shark Tank, I would literally, he would be the only person I give a fuck about. The other people,
sharks, you're out. 3 strikes, you're out.
Here's the
Kevin.
thing. I wouldn't say that right away, but through my language, I would subtly let that be
Just
known.
A lot closer to Kevin.
I would subtly let it be known, and I would wait till he picks up on it, and then somebody would say, "Wait, are you just here for a deal with Mr. Wonderful?" And I'd go,
I'm just here for a deal with Mr. Wonderful.
I go, yeah. And then I'd go, I would honestly, if I didn't need the money, I would offer to give him part of my business. For a lot of those people, I go, why are you negotiating about money? Just give one of the sharks a good enough portion of your business that they give a fuck.
Yes.
I would walk in there being like, I will give you 30%.
I'm here offering 5% of my company in exchange for absolutely nothing.
But not even 5. You have to go at least 25 so that they care. I'm offering 25% of my company. Okay, I would do a deal for their time. I would go, I want 1 hour of your week every week for the next year.
That would be, they could advertise that. The first time in Shark Tank history.
I go, I want your time, Mr. Wonderful. Because I want to learn, because guess what? His dad wasn't in his life. You know who
That's
was?
How you start the pitch.
I do. I go, listen, your dad. I go, your mother raised you for until he was about 12, And then stepdad comes in. Stepdad's loaded, baller, teaches him the way, teaches a poor boy.
Is this actually the truth?
Yes, he teaches. He was poor.
Wow.
So grew up, knows poverty, then high class, big ballin', like money lifestyle.
You just go up
Gets
there.
taught, does it himself better. I go, Mr. Wonderful, I've been reading about you. I've been thinking about you. I want a deal.
You just go up there, you fucking do the memoir, and then like 10 lines in, all I want is a lunch once a week.
I just want.
Can we have hors d'oeuvres, please?
I will. Let's. Yeah. Mr.
All I
Wonderful.
want is a taste.
I want your lifestyle. Show me your lifestyle.
Take me under your wings, sir.
Please, sir. Show me the ultra. I want to be invited to hang with the ultra wealthy.
I'm looking to give you $50,000 in exchange.
I will pay you. Yes. I'm willing to pay you.
I will take out a second mortgage on my house in order to make this happen.
I created this ball painting business with you in mind. The day I created the ball painting business, I did a bit about a podcast about this moment right fucking here. And then it cuts to the they go, we're going to cut to the podcast.
And while I was doing it, I was visualizing your bald head and how nice it would look with a nice layer of yellow iodine on top of it.
I did this when I thought about whose balls would be perfect for this. I thought about your balls, and I said his balls need iodine.
And they said, how much would that cost? And I said, an hour of his time.
A lunch once a week, anywhere he likes, preferably someplace expensive.
I'd love that. I would love that.
So that's what, I think, dude, I watch.
You should write that as a bit, as for the strongman thing, or you use the strongman account just for any of your crazy ideas.
Avery Strongman's definitely going to be the one who's the face of ball painting.
Yeah,
it'll be my balls.
That's hilarious.
We'll use my balls.
Avery Strongman, and they have like a.
Hi, my name's Avery Strongman, and today we're looking at my balls.
We just CGI like a '70s workout mustache onto them, and like fucking go-go boots.
I gotta get outfits. I gotta pick you're right. I haven't even picked outfits or a color palette. It's not gonna be my own. I think it should be pastels.
You know the OG YouTube where you'd have like the mouth upside down that had the googly eyes on it. You just put googly eyes on your balls and just like do voices for them.
And people try to violate, and I go, "Those aren't actually my balls.
No,
that's not.
That's AI.
That's AI.
that's been
it's
AI.
Not real.
Yep.
Yeah. Pretty excited about that.
Yeah, no, you should be. That's the start of something beautiful.
Yeah.
Shark Tank.
Shark Tank.
I had this thought because I was while I was in Denver, my friend played Steely Dan for me, like their most popular. Great, they have a couple of really good songs, and he's like, yeah, this is like one of my probably my favorite band of all time. So on the way back, I was listening to them, and I found this new rule that if you listen to the 7th most popular song of any band,
and it's good,
they're
a good band.
They're a good band. And the 7th most popular song for them was really not good. And so I started just going through all my favorite bands and just listening to the 7th song, and it is now like it's
pretty solid.
Well, yeah,
it's
a great litmus test, and it really goes to show. Well, what I've also realized is the newer the band, the way more good songs they have, and I don't think it's off of taste change. It's off of 20, 30 years ago, you did not need to have a bunch of good songs. You needed like 3 songs and you were a superstar. Like,
because it was radio.
Exactly. Like it was,
or people buying the album and they needed the hit, or they just listened to it.
Like, yeah, just shit wasn't traveling nearly as much. Like you didn't have to stand all.
Now you have to put out a lot more music.
Like the term one hit wonder, like
that was real.
It like
you could do that. No, you have to follow up.
Everyone was a one hit.
You would fall off so quick. If you'd had one hit and then a year later you hadn't produced more music, you would be out of the cultural zeitgeist.
But I'm saying, like, if you listen to a lot of those bands one song per album is truly like a great song. Like, and so if you look at all their discography, they have like 3 what everyone would universally consider great songs. But as you go towards modern, there are some bands where universally they'll have 5, 6, 7 great songs that you just didn't need to do back then. Yeah. I don't know. I attribute it just to the amount of music that's coming out, and the way that we listen to it now.
We have probably gotten better.
Yeah, I think we've gotten a lot better.
I think that's
it's
we
more
just
of a
get better at
science
stuff.
to it, you know.
Yeah, and no, because we've been working hard. We work harder, I think, than
for sure.
like there were certain savants like who played their instruments all day long. But I feel like
and now it's like respected to like sacrifice your life for your passion or whatever. Like you know, like that's what you would consider universally liked artists are doing. Like it was just a weird thought that I had, you know. It really is a good test.
I think that's true. I like a lot of shitty bands. I like a lot of good bands too, and their 7th song would be good.
Yeah,
I love Death Cab. Their 7th song, I'm sure,
their 7th song would be great.
Yeah,
yep. Cage the Elephant, 7th song, banger.
I was listening to one of my favorite bands from Flint, Michigan, in the car on the way here, called King 810.
I haven't.
They're a metal band. They have a song. It's very dark music from a band in Flint. They have like
that adds up.
It's like what Slipknot pretended to be.
Okay.
Imagine the image
like
that
less
Slipknot portrayed.
Slipknot?
Yeah, instead of like having trash cans and stuff, they have like guys and they hold guns on stage and then they actually kill people and stuff. It's a fun for like to listen to a metal band and you go like, oh man, whoa.
That's a funny note that's all Slipknot had to do was just fucking put trash cans on the stage and everyone's like, fuck.
They wore masks too. They had cool masks. Yeah,
but some of those masks were scary.
Yeah, these guys, they have a song. It's called "Fat Around the Heart." And it's a metaphor about how you're weak because you have fat around your heart because you haven't felt the pain that they felt from growing up in Flint.
It's actually about Flint.
Yes. Oh, yes. It's all about growing up in Flint.
That's pretty crazy.
Grew up in a church on Sunday. Back again, bury friends on Monday. They don't die. They're killed from the gunplay or the heroin or a prison stay.
Okay, Jesus Christ. That's poetic as hell. I like the lyrics there.
It's a shame that we gotta live this way. Your nightmares don't have nothing on this place. Stay away. Stay away. Stay safe. You were not made for this place. Wow. You're fat around the heart.
Wow.
Yeah, you're scared, motherfucker. You're scared of the dark. You're fat.
I'm going to have to listen to it. I feel like the music part of it might not be good because I was gonna say, if it's not super popular with lyrics like that, then, you know.
No, I mean, it's popular in the metal community.
I see. I'll have to give it a shot.
But I love it. Those lyrics are great. I think about them.
Great lyrics.
Yeah.
That's like one of the most important things to me in a band. Like I can't do dumb lyrics.
Yeah, the band got. I've seen a lot of bands this happens to, and in a weird way, I do think it is the devil who does this. Bands who fall apart completely, and they completely they hit such a note, and then they deteriorate into this really sad, empty thing.
Yeah, because they're chasing it.
A$AP Ferg's last album was like something that it felt like they were doing meth or something during the album, where you're like, this is like eerily bad and off.
I relate to that very hard.
King's 810 latest album, same thing, where I go, are you guys like? It feels like the Satanism has spoiled.
That's how I feel about J. Cole.
Yes, is that what happened?
He used to be so good, and then he just got
the Satanism got spoiled.
He got so far up his ass. Like he just became so fucking.
I'm a fucking.
He's like
rapping on the. I can't even
righteous.
I never
like
liked
prophetic.
J. Cole.
Like you know, like he's the Messiah. Like all that sort of. Yeah, like
rap Messiah.
Yeah, like that sort of shit. And it's just not good music at the same time. Like he got so caught up.
I don't know if that's what it's like, but that's what it's like.
It's not. You know, it's still rap, but it's just not. But there's so many bands like that where it's. I think that's kind of like they hit so big that they like your ego does kind of just get in the way of like your ability to take a step back and like hear from a different perspective. And I think they just. Once that happens, you're chasing that same thing so hard that you
instead of doing it.
Yeah, you don't have the ability.
You forget how to do it.
You're not feeling.
No, yeah. You're trying to do it. It's crazy how but it happens to everyone. Sometimes you just forget how to live. Sometimes you're literally like, I was living and it was good, and now every single thing I do is wrong and bad, and I cannot figure out how to get back into my body and be alive again.
It's like
you're watching people like desperately struggle where they're like, I just did it, and now I can't.
Yeah, it's weird. I think you go through periods like overthinking things, and you know you're just not like truly. It's so cliche, but like being in the moment, like you know, it's if you.
I see. That's an interesting take. I think it's the devil. Crazy that I think that either. I get why you think that.
No, I get it. Like I get why you're saying that.
The devil. I just externalized an internal force.
That's exactly.
It's the same thing we're talking about. It's just a fun way to caricaturize it in a way, or to say it's like because that's
you're so right.
It's the same battle.
You're so right.
Of like insecurity or like in whatever.
I really think that's what it is. That's
because my point is, I think sometimes you can be doing your best and still unable to.
Oh yeah.
Sometimes it's
but
literally.
I don't think that's the devil necessarily. I think sometimes you have to fail. Like
sometimes you do have to fail.
You do have to fail. But yeah, I think some people are internalizing the devil, and that's why they don't believe in it. And other people are externalizing.
You can fight it when it's out there.
Exactly. But
if it's in here, you're fighting yourself. It's hard to fight yourself.
I think.
So I formed mine into a devil. And I fight it with my fists.
Yeah, it's what you do. You visualize it and you beat that motherfucker.
You visualize an attack.
Yeah. And then the rest of the shit on your spirit board comes true.
I'm going to get a big whiteboard.
I'm going to get
a whiteboard.
I should have gotten a whiteboard instead of that, but I still haven't put anything.
You can get both.
Yeah. I just need to do it.
Yeah.
Just do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Logically, we're at an hour, but I don't know. I feel like we're just under.
I had this thought. I had a refreshing. I met
internal time 55.
Okay,
pretty good internal timer. It's crazy.
Yeah, keep it rolling. I had a refreshing conversation. At the Red Wings game while I was in Denver. I was sat next to some other Red Wings fans. Like we were in the very last row. And it was just me and this other guy. And I was talking to him, and he was like, "Yeah, I've got 4 kids," and it made me realize that like my immediate reaction was to be like super polite and be like, "Oh wow, that's such a difficult job," or like blah blah blah, or it's harder than my job. Like that's just like what my thoughts went, and I was like, "Oh cool." And then I said something like the next thing about that's a lot of kids, a lot to handle, and he was like, "No, it's fucking easy."
Really?
He's like, having kids is super easy. Like,
nice, dude.
He's like, my oldest kid just raises the other kids.
Nice.
Like
was he cool? Was he a good guy?
Yeah, he was
nice. You could tell he was like
he was a little annoying like during the game, but yeah, he was nice to be around, and it was just really refreshing.
Was he fit?
Mildly.
Yeah.
Yeah, he wasn't like he was not
handsome?
he was not a bad man or anything. He was a good man.
He was a great man.
Yeah, I enjoyed sitting next to him. But it was just refreshing to hear that, because like that in my brain, it made me realize that's like a customer service thing. Like when someone says something, like I'm just like a polite response to just be like, it's a hard job, blah blah blah. And most of the time,
pander to them.
Yeah, but most of the time people are like, "Oh yeah, like my life sucks," or like whatever, and I hate it that I kind of prompt that.
Oh, then don't do that anymore. You learned.
This was like it was nice, because like it really made me think about why I asked or like why I respond like that, and he just like kind of. He made me aware of it, like made me take a step back of the conversation, just because he was like, "Yeah, no, raising kids is super easy."
Yeah, where you're like, "Oh, I don't have to."
And I was like, "Oh no, I guess I get that," because I was like, we raised our own siblings. So you didn't really, but like I fucking raised Scarlet Cross, whatever.
I did for a little bit before.
Exactly. So like. It's not hard.
Yeah.
I was 12 and I was raising.
No. Yeah, our parents didn't do much work.
Yeah, exactly. Like, but
they intentionally.
Yeah, we did.
They
the work.
intentionally didn't do a lot of work.
And that's
especially with Ubers. Most of being a parent is driving.
Yeah, this is.
If you have enough money for Ubers, you really.
That's crazy though to stick your kid in an Uber.
No, you just there has to be. Is there no Uber for kids?
Uber kids.
Yeah, where people, it's like they don't
private
fuck
jets
them.
Straight to an island, brother.
Is there an Uber for kids?
No, I feel like
there's a kid mode. There should be. If there's just, they're not. Am I about the Shark Tank twice in one episode?
No, how would they do that? Like legitimately,
it would cost more money, and you'd have people certified who are drivers.
But
and you just run off Uber.
I feel like it's a
certification. It would have to be a certification.
Too much of a liability for them.
For them to intentionally to accept kids for the insurance reasons. You have to be 18. Do you have to be 18 to Uber?
I don't know. Frankly, I don't think it matters.
All right.
I'm sure.
I
know parents do stick their kids in Ubers, but unless they're
whatever you hire
until they can.
If you have enough money to have a driver, being a parent is not hard.
Yes. Well,
you live in a walkable city.
Yeah. No. I think
you could give 5 hours a week with a kid.
Yes.
Is way more than most parents are spending. I bet 5 hours.
It's crazy low.
But think about it. Think about it. Really, an hour a day of one-on-one time.
Yeah, I'm not trying to say it's inexpensive to raise a kid. It is truly just the amount of things that you have to do.
It's money.
No. That's no. I'm saying like it is very expensive to raise a kid.
Money is the only.
But money is the only thing that's stopping you.
Yes.
But if you can do 4 things a day, like if you can feed a kid. And like do like a chores once a week,
3 times a day.
But you can fucking like
once it feeds itself.
The hardest time is babies.
That's so much. That's hard.
That's jars of food, brother.
No, a baby's a 24-hour thing.
Yes,
it's 24 hours for 3 years.
Not even that long. One year. We had babies, bro. Like,
Yeah, but you gotta. That's a lot of a baby. Okay.
No, I agree.
It's hard at the start.
I'm not saying that it's not it still is a difficult thing, but it just for the sake of the story and the way that it's not.
It's funny.
We were as 10-year-olds.
He was like he had a great wife.
We raised kids.
He had a great wife. Is what
definitely,
happened.
yeah.
He was like, no. I have a beautiful, strong wife. I make a lot of money. Probably.
Yeah, interesting.
He's like, I make a lot of money, and I give her a lot of money.
Yep.
And then she raises the kids.
No, but it seemed like he was.
And he's probably an active dad.
It seemed like he was a good dad.
Money.
The way he was talking about him, but yeah, just an interesting sort of an experience.
Did it make you want to have kids?
No, I still don't. Well, I want one day that will or may change, but for the time being, I want to not.
I want so many.
I make a little baseball team.
Yeah, if I could.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can fucking field 11 players.
9. You just need 9. You don't even need 11.
Yeah.
9 is baseball.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah.
Look at that.
I was thinking
Football.
extra around or whatever DH.
I don't need it. We're gonna play efficient. And here's the thing: I'm out in the field too. We only need 8.
You're playing a.
I'll pitch. I'm pitching.
Player,
I'm pitching. I'm not umping. I'm out there on the field with my boys. We only need 8. We need 8 boys.
We're going to Cooperstown.
Me and 8 boys. Yeah. That would be crazy. Imagine if I had a wife. Imagine if in like 20 years I had 8 boys. I would be such a my life.
All right,
would
kids, get in the Uber
mess.
XL, kids. We're going to baseball.
And I'm fucking hammered. I just start drinking. It's the only way I can function. Everybody accepts it at a certain point. They go, yeah, he's drunk all the time, but he's honestly figuring it out.
Yeah, like, hey, Brian, get in the front seat and talk to Juan.
Brian, talk to Juan. You know he drives better when you're talking to him. He loves you.
Yep, keep his eyes on the road. It's early.
Peter, shut the fuck up and stop pissing on the ground.
Mark, Luke, please.
John, 3 Johns. I knew you guys would have to get used to a lot of Johns, so I named 3 of you John.
And we spaced them out. So John's 3, John is 16, Mark.
In your no middle names.
No, their middle names
1,
are
2, and 3.
Yeah, they're numbers. It's,
John 1, John 2, and John 3.
Yeah, John 3. His middle name is Passage 23 or whatever.
You guys are going to be great popes one day.
Line 15.
One of you guys is going to be a pope. I'm raising them to be popes from birth.
Get ready, boys.
One of you is going to be an NFL kicker. One of you is going to be a long snapper. One of you is going to be a punter. One of you is going to be a pope. We're starting that from birth. You guys can pick when you're 4.
Tomorrow we draw straws.
I'd let them pick. I would let them crawl to whatever object.
I'm placing a leaf to represent. I'm placing a dollar bill to represent the money that you will earn.
Each one of you will train in a specific...
Whoever goes towards the dollar bill will take over the ball painting business.
Who is the ball painter amongst you?
Who feels called?
I think it's James.
Who's called to the iodine?
Who's called to be a punter? It's relatively easy to be an NFL punter if you train from birth. It's really just one specific skill. It's not a huge talent sort of thing. You will play soccer.
Yeah, we put a soccer ball there. You won't be.
For 16 years of your life, you'll train as a soccer player.
And you will think that is your dream and destiny. And then at the age of 17, we will reveal it to you. The prophecy all along was for you to kick for the Patriots.
Through neurolinguistic programming, I will condition you to love football around the age of 16. You will meet a pretty lady who happens to love the sport. She will fall in love with her.
She will be from Wisconsin. She will be doughy, and you will love her.
Yes, she will be a little big, but you will love that because you're an athletic freak. And sometimes you want to just fetishize about what it'd be like to be a big fat pig.
And she will fill you with chicken wings on Sunday morning.
During the off season, she will fatten you up and keep your body supple so you will not be prone to injury.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let's go.